on the day of the trip.
Yep.
The legend lives on. We got gear. It's a nice American weekend because there are always American weekends in America. You're Canadian though, so you probably don't care.
Well, I mean, we like you.
We do. Yeah, we like you too.
We like you visiting our Niagara Falls, especially the Horseshoe Falls, which would be on the Canadian side.
So it's a lot more gear than normal. Packing up the cooler.
We got gear. We got
when,
food.
When you have food and stuff, you gotta make layers.
I mean
that's a. If you're not from Ohio, you're not familiar with marks.
that's a forearm.
Coffees, camping gear. Also another local commodity, Fathead Brewery in Middleburg Heights. Those are snappy beers. Those like you drink 2 and you feel like you drank 5.
Yeah, that'll get you on the road quick.
Eggs, bacon. That's beef and cheese.
Did you hear those? No.
But they're the official meat supplier of the Indians. I mean, formerly the Indians, about to be soon the Guardians.
Right. Mustard.
Delicious. I'm more worried about the food being, or I'm more worried about the beer being warm than the food being not as cold as it needs to be because we're still going to eat it anyway.
That beer should stay nice and cool.
I hope so.
Like right here. Got that sleeping pad.
Ooh, nice.
Jesus, this thing is maxed.
Yeah, it'll be good to go.
GoPro.
Like I said, I already filmed a bunch of staging and prep. So I figured I'd break this down into like 3 parts because there's a lot of camping and cooking involved. Yeah, I'm going to put the tote back there too in the truck just because it's got like the stove and the camp fuel and stuff.
Yeah.
So if we get in an accident and it explodes, we die quick. And if we don't, then it won't all break.
Consider it.
So we could probably throw the cooler in the boat.
Yeah.
The big thing of coffee. My little tripod that I've been using. Link in bio for merchandise. Should be nice and frothy. So it's about 10:15. Yeah, I know we're leaving a little late, but we wanted to get everything all packed in the truck. It's Saturday morning. We should be out to the river by 12:30. Run up river, set up camp. Hope to be fishing by 2-ish. It's about a 2-hour drive away, and then about a half-hour run up the river to where we're going to camp tentatively. So I'm going to go say bye to Mrs. Puff Puff, and we're going to send it. So, like I said, I'm going to try and document as much of this as possible, and hopefully this turns out to be a good vlog. So, swag. Beer nuts, we love you. I mean, they did make us custom emblems for the boat.
I mean,
It says a lot about their character.
that's some kind of partnership.
Should we get out of here?
Yeah, let's do it. Amazing.
Schuster went 4 deep. What were you saying?
Welcome aboard
To Love's.
Loves. It's equipped with a Chester's, a Subway, and
the
Godfather's pizza. Okay. Do you need any more information?
I think so.
It's great.
Yeah, thank you.
That's it. That's another reason why I like Loves. I got welcomed at the door.
You're welcome. It was nice of you to say so.
All across America, Loves.
This is for Andrew Flair. So I'm currently at the urinal. One thing I noticed is back in the day we used to be able to send the 2-hour drive without stopping. And now that we're both, well, I'll be 30 in a month, but now that we're in our 30s, let's just say, it's really hard to drive an hour without stopping to pee, and that kind of makes me worried for my future, but just keeping it real. So someone's in here taking a dump and they're probably wondering why I'm talking to myself at the urinal, but they don't know about Puff Puff.
So we're going with a wave.
That's why I like Loves. They got a whole aisle of, what is that? Wagyu.
Yeah, it's like
Someone just wanted quinoa.
pork belly bites from Wild Bill's. So, and then like an adult Lunchable.
This is gonna be the best video in a long time. It's gonna be like an hour long.
So far, so good.
It's always nice to have the ensemble. You know, the tracker with all the amenities. And then the Rado with all the amenities. Oh, Wagyu. What were you doing?
Getting this,
Yeah.
my adult snack pack. Welcome.
Well, I think I got it. But you can tell.
Pennsylvania. Buckle up.
One for me, one for Jan.
Jam.
That was a little rushed, I'm sorry.
It comes up quick.
How was it?
Good. Very delicious. always is.
Anything to add?
We're dropping in elevation into the river, which is nice.
The Allegheny River Valley.
Ooh.
Healthy flow.
Beautiful.
Surely enjoyable.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I would say. Not real stain. Looks primarily clear.
Yeah.
Got some flow though.
Flows upon us.
When you're in Emlenton, make sure you stop at Barry's Beverage because it's the only place around you can buy beer, and that's true.
That's not a lie. We're loaded down.
Got the gear all centralized. A decentralized ecosystem.
We're loaded down.
It's a cryptocurrency.
Rolling down our road.
Are you ready to mine some Bitcoin?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So we're putting in, I'm basically like a jockey for the boat. Keep cutting it. You're good. You can straighten her up and go good if you're fine. Got a full tank. Parking the truck. All right, well, about perfect timing where we wanted to be. It's about 1 o'clock. Get up to camp here. Hopefully be back on the water in about an hour fishing. And square deal, it's beautiful weather out. It's probably about 75, 80 degrees. So here we are. Got all of our various gear, odds and ends, cooler, all that crap ready to go. A lot of activity on the river today, especially for this late in the year. So usually this town here, Emlenton, the town upriver of here north is Kennerdell. There's a canoe livery at both. So people will come from Kennerdell down to here in Emlenton, or they'll keep going from Kennerdell down to East Brady, or put in here in Emlenton and go down to East Brady. It's about a 7-mile float. So it's a nice 4 to 6 hour float, depending on if you're paddling or just letting the river take you, but just waiting on Uncle Canada here and we'll be off. Camping style. So I'm very excited, not nervous, but it's my first time camping hardcore in, since 2007. Besides a couple one night things here and there, but with all my own gear, with all the stakes and whatnot, it's a lot, but we'll be good. I'm out here. Some whitewater action.
Yeah, sending it.
That was a long ride up, all that weight in the boat.
Yeah.
We chewed through some gas
The
too.
tracker did it.
I'm very glad I filled up all the way, because if not,
Yeah.
all right, let's do this.
Rundown.
Campsite.
Campsite.
Super nice. I'm glad we didn't even try to forage. There's no reason
we
to.
would have been pushing down weeds almost our height to
This
get
is
to
like-
this nice flat.
Look at that. You got all this room.
So people have camped here before. Obviously, there's already a couple fire rings.
Couple.
Bin for trash, which is fantastic. And a memorial. So everything we
R.I.P.
do this
Sarah.
weekend is
In honor of Sarah
In honor
and
of-
Tony Rice.
so. And Tony.
So we got base camp, and we're up high too, which is nice. Got
Yeah.
the nice view.
Here's the view.
We've seen this spot for years, but I never.
We've seen people in here.
It's firing here. Got the nice campfire over there. Got the boat down in here.
Yeah.
It's not. It looks higher than it is from
I
up
might
here.
even put my tent further from you, so I don't hear you snowing.
Do what you do.
I might go over
Go
there.
over there. So we're good. Normally I hate seeing other people's garbage and stuff. It's not really trashed up here though.
No, pretty good.
Nice fire grates and stuff.
Yeah, great, yeah.
Oh, there's a frying pan.
There's a bench already made.
Yeah. I mean, I've camped plenty of nights in bushed, and if this is the least that you see, you know, it's not so bad. It's not trashed by any means. There's plenty of trees. We could do base camp over here, but over there, those trees are fine for a fly line, right where your bag is sitting under over that stump.
Yeah.
Be perfect.
Whose dad is
I don't know what they're talking
telling
about.
his son?
They switch sides paddling in the front and the back, so they have no idea how to canoe. And then we got the boat tucked away in this nice eddy, the little beach. This is the most canoers I've seen all year up here. And then we got the anchor tied up in there in that stump. She ain't going nowhere. Pretty prime Tizias.
I agree.
Okay. So that's why it's nice. We got here, we looked at 2 other spots. This is closer to the stretch that we fish more so than not. We've boated by here, coming and going 100 times. It's up on this hill. I'll have to give you perspective from below. And seeing people camping up here all the time, but have never camped. So this is a perfect example of why it's nice to get here, set everything up, then go fish or drink or whatever you're gonna do. So we have a ton of stuff to do, so get it done and she'll be done. Down here in the thicket, we have a wild Canadian uncle bringing up supplies so he can bow down for the evening. Let's watch as he carefully navigates the puzzle piece that makes the hill to get up to safety high above the riverbanks where the air climber hunts at night. Let's see him disappear between these trees. Oh, what a beautiful primordial beast he is. All right, so we're here, you can see. I'm gonna go over here and set up my tent. So like I said, it's rolled. I'm gonna set it up and let me show you where my tent site is going to be. So we got this spot. No low-hanging trees that could fall and kill me while I'm sleeping. Nice and in the shade. Primarily flat, a little bit uphill, so I sleep with your head uphill. There's a few rocks here, so I'm gonna go right in here. Actually, probably right in here. So let me set up and show you what I'm doing. Oh, Joey's. All right, so everything's in here. So it's the Eureka Timberline A-frame. It's a 2-man tent. Got our extra add-on vestibule here, AKA the front porch. I'm gonna pretend to be exhibit, and this is my crib. So when you climb in there at night, this seals up nice. Got the little front porch for all your wet stuff or stuff you don't want to take in the tent. Then we got our 2-man escapade, but it's just for one. Super nice. Stoked. Yeah, got my pillow. Everything's in here, but I got to get out of here. It's too hot. But that's setting up your tent and the roll. Simple stuff. So like I said, we've been here. That time lapse was just about 15 minutes of me setting up the tent. So I'd say about 12 minutes on the 1-man mission because I was doing other odds and ends in between. But you saw, here we go outside. Got the front porch, staked nice, under nice cover, nice flat site. Head is slightly bit uphill. I'll tuck that ground cover in a little bit more just so in case it rains.
Here's what's going on.
The force. Ooh, that's nice with the sideways in and out. That's very unique.
Either or.
Yeah, you couldn't put 2 men in there, no way.
I mean, this was like $70 on Amazon.
Can you imagine if you bought that and didn't set it up and we just tried to come out here and sleep in that? We'd go home.
Yeah, we would go home. There'd be too many smells.
That's a super nice 1-man.
I mean, I mean, I like the magnetic poles.
Are they
When you
magnetic?
snap them together, they just they hold together.
Ooh, so I did like a little cribs.
Yeah.
So you got the side windows too, which is nice.
Yeah.
The foldy
I
down.
got the port, and then if you look up here up on the ceiling, you'll see I can put a light up there or
That's
anything else that you wanted to put up there.
Mm.
And then, of course, the little submarine hatch windows.
Beautiful. And you got the porch.
And I got 2 porches if I really.
Is it open on both sides?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. It's even cooler.
Yeah. Does the same thing on the other side.
Beautiful. So I think we're going to set up a fly between these 2 trees just to have a covered kitchen area in case it does sprinkle a little bit. There is a small chance. And the boat's right there ready to go fish. I'm upset that Ryan didn't invite me on the camping trip. Jan has plastic boobs. I have hemorrhoids. So we're pretty much set up. You still want to set up that fly right quick?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to bring it over.
Okay, set up the fly, but we're camping here. Where we'll be retiring is right there. So I always say be responsible. Don't drink and drive or drink and be stupid, but we're camping. My personal favorite beer, Headhunter, Fathead, local Cleveland beer. So it's time to. So enjoy camping inaugural. One for the land, one for the sea, one for the homies, one for me. Ooh, that first hoppy. Ooh.
Mind if I try one of those? Indian Pale Ale.
They're fucking delicious. It's nice. You bring a 6-pack because you're only going to need 2 or 3 of them. They're nice, strong beers. Cheers. Enjoy yourself. Let me know what you think of the first oaky. It's got an oaky afterbirth.
Wonderful!
Oh, it is!
It's pretty good.
So we're going to set up a fly line. Do you want to explain how that works?
Well,
first you start with your
ridge line.
Which is?
The line that runs real nice and taut between these 2 trees here.
So let's just say like this one or this one. Or any of these that are close enough.
Right.
So aside from Tony Rice, in loving memory of Sarah, somebody left her some flowers. That's kind of nice.
I would like that.
So and dedicated to Sarah and Tony though, because the whole season's for Tony.
Damn, Tony.
So now we've got beer, sandwiches, a cooler full of dinners and foods.
Yep.
A nice ridge-lined fly. Camp is now set up. Just go fishing. Just walk down our little path. It did rain here last night. Not a lot, but enough to kick up the river. A couple notches. We use the USGA survey, and it tells us whether it's worth coming, whether it's blown out, or whether it's prime. It was prime either way, but the river kicked up a bit last night. Rained, so it's a little bit of a muddy buddy fest, but makes for near perfect river conditions. We got the boat right here. I think the boat's prime right there. It's anchored to the tree, and it's in the eddy on the beach. I mean, it's not going anywhere.
I agree.
So now we go fish, gang.
We're going fishing today.
Camp is up there. Up there on top of the hill.
Secluded.
What do we have here?
Pork belly bites.
Ooh, by who?
Wild Bills.
Ooh, Wild Bill, pork belly bites. Probably made in the USA. I wouldn't really. Oh man, I got you. I wouldn't really condone importing your pork. You can get it from Wild Bill here in this country. Can I flare one of these? This is for Andrew Flair. Ooh, those are really good. Oh wow.
They're pretty wild.
I got some bone in mine.
There's some tougher pieces. Probably some fatties.
So what we got here, we call it pre-garlic because it smells like garlic, and you put it on pre to fishing.
So we're just gonna do a dip.
Let me see this real quick.
Dip.
Dip.
Slip.
And that doesn't even drip and it stays. You put it in the water and it's gonna stay like that.
It does. And man, it smells like Mama's Pizza House.
Pre-garlic.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
Let's get your hook.
Garlic.
Note the garlic.
Yeah, you saw the garlic happen. You saw pre-garlic, then you saw the pre-garlic, then you saw garlic.
Now,
then you saw it in the water.
Now it's out of the water and it's still garlic.
And nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
Pre-garlic.
And the garlic.
What's the actual brand?
I think it's called Spike It.
Spike It?
Let's take a look.
So it's almost like,
yeah, well,
for what it's worth. And you said it was like $8 a bottle on Tackle Warehouse or
what's
something?
this called? Yeah, Spike It, Dip and Glow. And there's a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, you have a green one too.
I have the
right?
chartreuse.
Right. And it smells like garlic.
Garlic.
Mm.
Ooh.
He's still there. He's still there. It might be a warm out. I got him. He's really small. He's getting the boat.
First
please.
fish of the day.
Skunk done. Yes.
It's a little smallmouth.
No skunk. Skunk
No
broken
skunks.
for the boat. Boat skunk. So it's already been a successful week because we caught fish. I've lost 3 so far. Fish stories, but I think one of them was definitely a solid size. But we'll get him started.
On the board. Boat's on the board.
His name's gonna be we'll name her Sarah after whoever the campsite is named after. So in memory of Sarah.
Sorry about the smoke.
Beer down, fish down.
Yep.
Thank you, Sarah. Sarah Kaya Combsen. Who is Sarah Kaya Combsen?
Right. How dare you?
Peace. Okay, well, skunk broken.
Fair enough.
You gotta take what you can get. Oh, I'm on, yeah. Oh my God, it's a big one too.
All right, take your time.
I got him, it's a big one.
Take your time.
It's a big one.
I don't know where your net is.
That's all right, I'll try and...
It's a fucking tank.
It is.
Get him in the boat!
Oh, it's a tank! It's a tank! Oh
Dude,
my goodness. Dude,
we get in this section
Oh my God,
every
it's a tank.
fucking sleigh.
Dude, it's a tank. Oh my God, it's a tank. Holy shit. Sorry.
I gotcha. Don't worry about it. Take your time now. He's in the boat.
I know. Okay. Oh my God. Dude, this is why we came. I gotta help him though. Here, help me.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Holy smokes.
Oh. You know what, I'm gonna
You got
sit with him. Oh, look at that fish. It's bigger than the last one I caught. Holy Bobby. 2.2.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Beauty smallmouth. Allegheny
He's been out
smallmouth
for too
right
long.
in the spot.
Right in the spot. His name's gonna be, we'll name him Tony Rice again.
Good.
Beautiful smallmouth on the river. That's a fucking
Let's
beautiful
get
fish.
him in.
Let me just get a few more. All right, let's get him back in. Huge. Did you get good photos?
Oh yeah.
Tony Rice. Dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Tang. It's a beautiful fish. I'm stoked. What do you have to say about that? Wham bam in the boat. He's a nice one. He's not huge, but he's average size.
I like him. That's an
Allegheny.
Allegheny smallmouth.
Right. What's his name?
Charles Minor.
Hardly know her. He didn't want to have figs at Michael's party.
No,
All right. Well, we're catching him.
we're catching him.
Ooh. Was that on the pre-garlic?
Yeah, pre-garlic scenario, mini spinner.
They already know about that.
They already know about that.
Beautiful. Eat it most.
We need it most.
He's a good guy. Good guy, Greg.
Same scenario.
Pre-garlic.
Pre-garlic.
What's his name?
Gary the paper boy.
Yeah, okay. Send it back to the press.
He did well.
Good time. There you go. Yeah, it's going.
Another one.
Number 3. He's a little
A little bigger than the last.
good boy. He's a fun guy. Oh, he's not a bad fish at all.
He means well. He's got a little more shoulder muscle on him.
Right. I'm gonna have to take us back up in a sec. No rush, but what's his name?
Yeah, look at that guy.
He's a nice one.
Ritz crackers with cheese.
Okay. I appreciate
Delicious
that.
treat. Here he goes.
Ritz.
Loving it. Absolutely loving it.
You know, so 3 fish on board. Definitely a ton of bites in action. I lost a bait. He lost a bait.
Yeah, someone's got a bait in their mouth.
A couple guys do, I think. And then Yeah, so tentatively we're still supple.
Still supple.
Still
That's
supple.
fact.
So enjoy.
Guess what I'm putting on?
Pre-garlic.
Witness the smell.
All right.
So.
All right, so you haven't seen live, but we just had a very, very bad ordeal. Nothing, I guess it wasn't the end of the world.
Wasn't the end of the world, but it could have been
That's your old pack, right?
Yeah.
So what happened?
So this flew in the water from extreme speed.
But we didn't notice.
We didn't notice until we got all the way up. But luckily there was no drinks in there, so it was floating, and he saw it like 50 yards out.
Right, I saw it floating. And then he was worried okay, those are still dry.
I was worried my phone was in there, but it's playing Tony Rice.
So we're going really slow, and I could tell he's scale of 1 to 10, like a 15 mad. Because he's like, I think my phone's in there too, and I had no words. And then all of a sudden, I'm trolling really slow, just keeping my mouth shut, my eyes open, and I hear Tony playing, and I'm like, I know, I'm not playing Tony. Meaning...
that could have been bad.
All right, well, it turned out perfect.
We're okay though.
We got a little wet, but that's all right. Couldn't have worked out better in my book.
Should we run up again?
Yes.
We got out here
Between 3 and 3:30. So, 3 fish. Lost a cooler and some things that were in there. Got it all back. Retrieved. That doesn't happen a lot. That's as good as catching a fish in my book.
Yeah.
Still got a couple hours till sunset. Got some bratwursts. A cooler full of stuff. That's why you get nice beers too, because you can be responsible when you're camping and you have one nice beer, and you feel like, wow, I had one nice beer. That's how I feel.
Yeah. And you can take your time.
Right. All right. So it's about 6:30. We got an hour of light left, but the sun has set behind the mountains, so obviously we have less time. But that would technically be sunset because that's our horizon. Sure. East Coast always sets earlier than the other coasts because it's on the east side. So he's just caught 2 more, so it's 3 to 2, 5 fish in 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
So I've had my shirt off like the entire time. So
It's been a great day.
all right, we're gonna fish.
Yep. Day 1, success.
It's not over yet though. We got to eat and then still more fishing.
You're right. Yeah, they got the whole scenario over there.
Right. So we got like a bachelor party or some dads, or like a big gay community, which is cool. Gay is okay. It's 7 o'clock, getting dark, not biting.